Hi, I'm Andrew Clark, the Logistics Linchpin, helping you to scale up without stress. Your processes suck. That's a technical term. It means that they're slow, they're uncoordinated, they're complex and therefore error-prone, and they keel over when under load. Like a ship, you put too much weight on it, it starts to list to one side and then eventually capsizes and the keel is on top instead of underneath you where it should be. And the problem is you might not even realise that that is the case, because poor process at low volume works just fine. So you think your business is coming along just fine, but then maybe some cracks start to appear, the ship is starting to list a bit, and we want to avoid a keel over situation, because poor process plus high volume gets you into a death spiral. And you do not want to be in a death spiral, because a death spiral can literally kill your business, or it might just permanently damage it. I've seen lots of businesses permanently damaged by getting themselves into a death spiral. The customers, they go elsewhere and they end up liking the competition. You do not want to be in a death spiral. So how do you avoid it? Well, you want processes that scale. And that means your processes, instead of being slow, they're speedy. Instead of being uncoordinated, they're coordinated. So what does a coordinated process mean? What does that look like? Well, any process follows a series of steps, and there is a handover, and these might be between people or it might be the same person following different steps in a process, but there is a handover from one process to another, to another, to another step until you get the final outcome of that process. And it is very clear exactly what work is queued up at each point in the process. And you should be able to see that visually or via report in your system or some way. You need to know what is going on and where all the work is at each step in the process. If you can't do that, you have an uncoordinated process and your processes suck. Your process also needs to be accurate. Accuracy needs to be built into the way that the process is done so that it delivers a consistent result. If you have a 5% error rate in a business, you go, well, 5%, that's not too bad. But if you only do it 100 times a year and you get 5 problems a year, you're not going to consider that to be particularly a problem. But if you do that process 1,000 times a day, suddenly you've got 50 errors a day, and you're really going to notice that, and your customers are really going to notice that, and they're going to tell the world through the power of the internet. So you need processes that are accurate. You need processes that are learnable by the average person in the street, which you're typically going to bring into your business. You're going to teach them the process. They need to be able to learn it quickly. So if you can't document it, if you can't write it down in a series of simple steps, and you can't train them how to do it so that they can easily follow it, because processes need to be easy to follow, because human beings are lazy and they will take the easy route every time. So if you have a process which is complex, which is difficult to follow, and there is an easy shortcut, they're going to take the shortcut. So you need to make your processes easy, and then people will follow them and you will get an accurate result. So if that's what you want in your business, then probably we should talk. So if you want to scale up without the stress of poor processes that suck, then give me a call.